Developing now, gunshots rattle a local neighborhood. Chopper 9 on the scene as officers respond, and what happens next is spine-tingling.
85. I'm in front of 1115 Sipple. Suspect down. Shots fired. I need a medic.
Officer Chad Stafford calls for help in the midst of the gun battle, but never taking his eyes off the shooter. A medical helicopter rushed the wounded officer to UC Medical Center, where comrades anxiously awaited. Amazingly, just a few hours later, Officer Stafford is recovering at home. The Hamilton officer is alive. The suspect is dead. 9 on Your Side first on the scene and bringing you new information all day long. Tonight, we're staying on top of every angle. Jay Warren has new information on the investigation and an interview you'll see only on 9 on Your Side. Jay?
Well, that's right, Julie. Neighbors in this neighborhood say that 18-year-old Brandon Keeler was walking around firing off an assault rifle randomly. Police later confirm an AK-47. Now, Officer Chad Stafford, the first on the scene, arrives right here in his SUV and immediately gets out, not wanting to get stuck in that car, a death trap, cops say, trying to take cover behind this car, and you can see the entry point of a rifle shot into the windshield. This is where Officer Stafford was trying to take cover as he engaged 18-year-old Brandon Keeler, having an assault rifle. Now you're going to hear the exclusive report from an eyewitness who says that this could have been suicide by cop.
This was the scene this morning after a host of officers arrived after Officer Stafford was shot. Robin Combs was one of the neighbors who called 911. She has spent the entire day in shock after hearing the gunshots in the alleyway behind her house. In fact, she showed us where one of the bullets that Keeler fired exited the shed. She explains what happened after Officer Stafford arrived.
I called the cops 3 times. I called, and the officer that come was the first one here. And when he got out of his car, the guys just unloaded and started shooting at him.
One of those shots struck Officer Stafford in the head, an inch lower, and it might have killed him. You can see where Keeler's rifle round entered the car's windshield, where Stafford was taking cover.
The officer pulled on him, but that guy just unloaded his gun, and that guy said, "Go ahead, shoot me." And the officer won fire and took him down.
At a press conference this afternoon, Chief Scott Scrimizzi said that he was immensely proud of his officer and that he acted nothing short of heroically.
One of the witnesses at the scene said it was amazing. He said the officer was bleeding from the forehead. You all know how head wounds bleed. He had blood pouring down his face, yet he never took his eyes off the suspect. He never lowered his weapon. He covered him until additional help got there.
I heard him holler, "He was shot, he was shot." And then he said, "I need a towel." So the first thing I did was just grab the towel and went out there and applied it so the blood would quit running. Then about that time, the other officers pulled up.
She provided a great comfort to Stafford while he was bleeding.
What were you saying to him?
I told him, calm down, it would be all right. I was just scared. I thought he was going to die right there.
And back live, you can see where the rifle round again went into the windshield of this car. Officer Stafford hiding behind it, trying to take cover as he engaged with 18-year-old Brandon Keeler. And I asked the police department tonight to comment about the witness statement that Keeler said, "Go ahead, shoot me." They said the case is still under investigation and they would have no further comment today. Jay Warren, 9 on Your Side, Hamilton.
Just compelling, just powerful stuff there, Jay. And as the investigation continues, one thing is becoming clear: the police response appears exemplary.
85, I just got shot in the head. 85, I'm going to live in her block of Sipple. I'm shot in the head. Send me a squad.
We obtained the recording of that scanner traffic from YouTube. Officer Chad Stafford took the call despite it being the end of his shift.